the lovely folks at Homo Ecos asked me to provide some recommendations, but I think that we have enough brain power and experience and expertise in the room where I think everyone can probably give better recommendations than I'm able to. But I think the beauty of the EPI is that in getting that kind of cross-environmental sector perspective of all these different categories for Latvia's environment, we realize that climate change is one category that really could use a lot of attention. And so I think that if there's a comprehensive integrated climate strategy that connects all these different pieces, I think Latvia's performance in this category could probably improve. And I hear that the forestry sector is one of the better performing sectors in Latvia, and all of your forests are FSC, Forest Stewardship Council certified. So that's really great. And then in terms of the transport sector, in my research I found that Latvia has the highest average emissions for new cars in the EU. And so in some places, in other countries in Europe, and then also for China, what they're trying to do now is to give differential tax rates depending on emissions, so vehicle emissions. And so that's one thing, I don't know, maybe if someone from the transport department knows better than I do, whether or not this is something that's being considered right now, or if that's something that could be considered in the future. So basing different tax rates based on emissions. And then public transport. So I did notice the cable car in Riga that I assume is electrically powered, but also switching from diesel-based fuel to natural gas could also make a big difference, and then making it more of a push for electric public transport.
Sorry. Well,
yes?
This highest average emissions for new cars means we here buy more cars with big capacity of emission.
Right. Yeah, that's like America. In America, everybody drives what we call an SUV, and they really like these Hummers and utility trucks. So particularly where I'm from the South in America, and it's just, I don't even want to. You guys are probably doing way better than America. So, and then as also Minister Vionis mentioned, both the industrial and building sectors also represent areas that could really benefit from more support, policy support for renewables and renewable energy sources for heat and electricity production. And then the last piece obviously is agriculture, and land use emissions are quite high, but then other than encouraging people to eat less meat or not having as much cattle or farm livestock, it's very difficult. And so one thing that I've been involved in my work is trying to work with methane capture from livestock. So being able to capture the emissions associated with manure from livestock and then using that for heat generation. So I don't know if there's any methane capture demonstration projects going on in here, but I'd be happy to talk about my experience in China.